Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. So, Virgo, let's get into what's going on for you. Now, your intention, Virgo, around your money situation is focus. Focus on your own wealth and well-being. Do not be concerned by what others appear to have or be doing. This is your intention regarding your money. So what I'm feeling with this, Virgo, is there's a need for you to pay attention to your money. What's going out, what's coming in. Pay attention to how you are making, what payments towards bills you are dealing with, to ensure that, for example, any check that you write for payment, you make sure that it's exactly what should be paid and written out correctly without mistakes or missing information. I feel that with focus, there's going to be a very necessary task on your part to really pay attention to the details, to make sure that there are no blips with your money, or to catch them if they do still happen. I also feel with focus, you may have been or find that you are distracted by what others seem to achieve regarding their money situation, their assets, what they've acquired, and you may have felt wanting because you could be experiencing issues of being able to achieve to the extent of comfortability and assets and things that you would like for yourself and for your money situation. But your intention is to focus, to pay attention to your money, to monitor it very closely so that you can avoid making any mistakes or finding yourself in the red in any way, or having some sort of issue that you have to address that could take a lot of your energy and time and cause you great stress because things are mucked up and then there's a process, yada, yada, yada. So there's a need to focus and pay attention and have clear objectives to what needs to be done. And that is with what needs to be done. Okay? This may be a time for you to focus on how you might need to juggle. Things may be a little bit tight or strained, or there could be an unexpected expense. So there's a need for you to monitor and make sure that you're paying attention so you can catch what comes up, or you can head it off before it happens. Now, the reason your focus is protecting, okay? Focus on protecting your money and finances. I am creating resilience to cope with the unexpected. Protect your family, income, and health. Maintain and ensure your possessions. Build a cash buffer or emergency fund. Diversify investments. So this is your focus and the action that you should be taking. And that is for you to pay attention to your money, to make sure your money situation is okay, and that the things that you need to take care of, you're able to or where you may need to make adjustments, you are able to do so, and perhaps within a timely fashion, or as it has to do with time sensitive matters connected to money. For example, if you've scheduled payments online through your banking and realize you may have scheduled to the wrong biller, or you may have put in the wrong amount, you want to be able to pay attention to those things so that you're not making mistakes. That's the point of that whole fucking thing I just said, is you want to be mindful of not making mistakes, to keep a close eye and protect your money and finances, okay? Because you may be a little distracted for some reason. So when you're dealing with your money matters, make sure that you eliminate the distractions so that you can either identify mistakes or avoid them. Now, the affirmation for you, Virgo, that you can speak over your money and finances is, I am challenging the false perceptions that limit my wealth. That is your daily affirmation that you can speak over your money and finances situation. Some questions that you may want to consider are, what are my limiting beliefs around money? What can I do today to challenge and release these thoughts and perceptions? So you may be dealing with some negative thinking around your money with regard to what you want to achieve or what may not yet be possible. And you want to be mindful of your thoughts and how you speak over your money situation, because what you speak, you attract. So be mindful of that. So let's take a look at what's going on for your money situation. I did some pre-shuffling. At the bottom, you do have the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, this is mental energy, thoughts, focus. This is a time perhaps for you to be mindful and come up with new perspectives, patterns of thought around money. With the Ace of Swords, you may experience some sort of cut to your finances, something that was a misstep, perhaps by an error by you or an error on the other side of who it involves that you're engaging, where correction needs to be made as a result of a mistake. Also with the Ace of Swords, you may be trying to consider a new plan towards how you want to safeguard your money, how you want to manage your money, how you want to maintain it. So we're going to take a look using the horseshoe spread, what the messages are coming through for you, Virgo, regarding your money and finances. Finances for Virgo. Virgo collective need to be aware of. You have the Page of Swords that just popped out. More air energy. With the Page of Swords, you want to make sure that you're not being too hasty. You could be moving too fast. So be mindful of your pace as it has to do with you dealing with your money matters, so that you don't end up causing yourself an issue through some sort of mistake that could happen. With this Page of Swords, there may be some communication coming in regarding your money. or you may be trying to communicate regarding your money situation, to what you may want to deal with or get clarity around, given that Ace of Swords that we saw. But with this Page of Swords, this is also you protecting your money, perhaps considering a new approach. But if there's communication you're receiving about your money situation to be addressed, this Page of Swords speaks to that the communication you receive could be harsh or tactless, but it's still the truth, even if you don't like it or it's difficult to hear. On the other hand, as it may be you, Virgo, whatever you need to speak about regarding your money to get clarity, to break free, to cut something away, to address something, and get a breakthrough, be mindful to speak with diplomacy and tact. Okay, you get more bees with honey. A few more shuffles, and we'll get into your messages. Ooh, 11 minutes in already. Okay, one more time. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what you got happening, Virgo. In the recent past, you do have the Wheel of Fortune. Your present situation is the Page of Pentacles. In the future, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. Your attitude and energy about your money situation is the Ten of Cups. Excuse me, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Your concern about your money and finances is the King of Wands. Sorry, the Knight of Wands. See that? I called the Nine of Cups the Ten of Cups. I've called the Knight of Wands the King of Wands. So there's a need to focus. There is a need to focus, to pay attention, to not think so that you are not assuming something when it's something else. Your challenge is the Seeker, to look, to focus. And your likely outcome is the Ace of Wands, but it's in reverse. At the bottom, you do have the Five of Pentacles. So with this energy surrounding you and your money, Virgo, this is you experiencing some sort of lack or some sort of loss around your money, or your money or funds are depleted due to either your actions or perhaps as it has to do with your needs or responsibilities. But fives also mean that there is room for change. Okay, so there will be a need to focus on how to replenish, restore, and build your money and finances back up to change this. Because this is earth energy, it may take a little time, but it is still possible, being that it is a 5 here. There may have been something that occurred or is occurring that's causing you emotional dissatisfaction or unfulfillment that you may have emotionally invested in to try to do or work on with regard to your money situation, where there was some sort of lack or change that you weren't happy with. And with the Eight of Cups upright, finding that after all that energy and effort, there's a need to just move on, or choosing to move on from the situation. Now you do have the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past. It's in the upright, so there is some sort of positive shift or change that happened or was happening with your money and finances. Let's take a look. Spirit, tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo in money and finances. Please tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo regarding their money and finances, please. What is this Wheel of Fortune? That's too many. What is this Wheel of Fortune for Virgo? Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Two of Wands in reverse. So there's some sort of change that occurred in the recent past with regard to a plan or decision that you made, perhaps to see some sort of opportunity or offer to improve your money and finances situation. With that Two of Wands in reverse, your current situation is this Page of Pentacles. It's in the upright. So with this Page of Pentacles, this may be you focusing on how to work on your money and finances in order to rebuild, recover, and restore and replenish it where you are experiencing lack or some sort of significant change that puts you in position to have to work on your money situation. Now also with this page, you may have gained some money in your present situation, or this is you perhaps learning something about your money situation or trying to learn more about your money situation. But with the page, this is youthful energy. So with the Page of Pentacles in your current situation, this could also represent for you, Virgo, that you are trying to figure out a new practical approach around your money situation. Spirit, tell me more about the Page of Pentacles for Virgo. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles for Virgo money situation, please. Thank you. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So at present, this is you assessing your money situation, analyzing it, focusing on what you need to do or what you should do next, or what you are trying to do to work on it and maintain it, to tend to it, so that you can have a successful return, or to get as much of a return as you can by you analyzing your money situation. Now you do have the Three of Swords underneath, so at present you may be dealing with or going through some sort of upset or disappointment where you are dealing in a three-party situation, a communication breakdown, or a complication that there were issues around towards trying to get on the same page, or figuring out the remedy, or coming to a space of healing it. You may have found yourself separated from a small amount of your money with this Page of Pentacles, and you are assessing that and seeing what you can do to get it back, if it was meant for it to be returned to you, or to see what you can do to fix whatever the problem may be with this Three of Swords here. So you may have become separated from some money, or you may be disappointed by what you were trying to achieve or trying to do. Now this Three of Swords with the three-party situation, this could have something to do around relationships, but it can also have something to do with you and who you're paying or looking to receive payment from, and the other party can be the bank or some form of institution that is affiliated or in connection with your money, where there's some sort of issue that you are unhappy about, or you've experiencing a measure of suffering. Now, in the future, you do have this Knight of Pentacles. So, with this Knight of Pentacles, for the future, Virgo, I feel like this is you being very determined to come up with a plan or be methodical. I also feel with this Knight of Pentacles for you in the future, what your focus is around your money situation, and perhaps you trying to protect it or replenish, maybe get money back that has been taken or you're separated from. It may be a process where things may be moving slow. It's also possible whatever you may be trying to do or work on with this Knight of Pentacles, you see he seems to be bucking up. You may be finding yourself being resisted in some way, or what you're trying to do, there's some sort of issue with you getting it done. But this is you still focused and determined on figuring out how to either get help or how you can see this through and achieve what you need. Perhaps there may be a need with the Knight of Pentacles to use this Page of Pentacles to consider a new approach over the one that you had your intentions set on. Spirit, tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles for Virgo. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Thank you. Okay. With that Knight of Pentacles, you do have the Ace of Swords. So this may be in the future you gaining some clarity, gaining some insight, coming up with that new approach or new plan to go about what you need to do to get something done around your money situation with the Sun here, so that you can have a positive outcome, perhaps towards a matter or situation where you were experiencing some issues, some problems, some complications, and you finally reach some sort of a small achievement, small victory as a result of you getting clarity or receiving illumination about a new way to step forward to get what you want done or to do what you need to do. With the Knight of Pentacles upright, I do feel that you figure out how and what to do. You do have Judgment that just popped out, and it kind of fell sideways with the Star. So this is you trying to perhaps make an amends or get something rejuvenated, restored. Or perhaps there was an issue with you being able to get a decision in your favor with what you were trying to do with your money, with the focus on trying to heal it. With this sideways, I do feel that this was in the reverse, and there was the trouble of being able to fix this. You see that Knight of Pentacles, how that horse is like bucked up as if something is keeping it from going forward. Or this may be you being very determined to still figure it out despite that. But I do feel like this is you starting to work on a way to either make an amends or making better decisions or choices. But also this is you perhaps trying to address some sort of a debt or pay something off where something was issue with the calculations. As well with the Star, there's a focus on you trying to make sure you get everything you need, or whatever needs to be done, that whatever's required does happen. You do have the Hierophant in reverse that's showing underneath. So perhaps there are rules, or there was difficulties around you trying to get some sort of change happen through an institution or with regard to some sort of commitment. And this is you realizing the conformity, making the decision to go your own way, a new way in the future with the new concept you come up with that allows you to do it. I also feel that there's a need for you to stay very grounded in your emotions and in your mindset, but also to still work towards practical means. Now, your attitude around your money situation is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this may be you dissatisfied, unhappy with your money situation. With the Nine of Cups, there could be something to do with family, but you do have a lot of pentacles here, so this could be connected to any matter where your money is concerned that you are not thrilled with. And with this Nine of Cups in reverse, there also may be you overspending due to overindulgence. But you're not happy with the way your money situation is, or with what you're dealing with, where there's lack or depletion, or you trying to figure out how to address this, or having trouble getting it addressed. There may be a certain way you are trying to go about it, and that may need to change. Because the Five of Pentacles is here, whatever your focus is here, it's not the end of the road if what you're doing doesn't seem to be possible, or you're getting resistance or pushback with. But this is about you pulling it together and focusing on perhaps what is the alternative, another way. Spirit, tell me more about the Nine of Cups reversed for Virgo. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups reversed for Virgo, please. Thank you. You have the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is dissatisfaction, unhappiness with the way things are and the way things are going. Maybe even with the way things went. But with the Four of Cups here, you may have been trying to get some sort of opportunity around your money situation to address something, to bring you satisfaction or wish fulfillment around, and you're dissatisfied with what's going on. You do have the Six of Swords. So this is something that you want to be able to address and deal with, to move away from whatever conflict that you are experiencing or perceiving in your situation, where you want to establish peace of mind and move on from the matter because you want it resolved. Now, your concern is this Knight of Wands, fire energy. So your concern here around your money situation is whether or not you're going to be able to see movement with your aims, because nights bring about events and movement, and this night is the fastest night of the nights. You want to be mindful here with this Knight of Wands to not be too hasty or reckless. Okay, remember, you want to focus. There's a need to focus. All right. Also, there's a need for you to, with this Knight of Wands as a concern, act swiftly on what you realize or discover, or to what needs to happen, so that you can create the change and recover from this or replenish it. So time could be of the essence, or there may be a need for you to just simply be timely. But also, this is about you needing to assert yourself with the goal of being able to see progress and move forward. So make sure that the decision that you're making, that you're confident about, and that you are not back and forth with yourself about what needs to happen. Get clear about it so that you can aim and take action. But this is your concern, whether or not you'll see movement. There's also the concern about perhaps money separating from you quickly. Concerned about that, how to address it. Maybe your Knight of Wands here is a concern about something that you did do that was hasty and a little reckless around your money situation, and will you be able to act quickly enough or at all towards seeing movement with coming up with a way to address it. Spirit, tell me more about the Knight of Wands for Virgo. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands for Virgo, please. Thank you. With that Knight of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So your concern is your ability to establish something or to restore something or to make something stable. With Death underneath, there may have been some sort of change or loss or issue with you being able to transform a situation that you're dealing with here. Okay? Now, your challenge is the Seeker. So with the Seeker here as your challenge, the Seeker sees. The Seeker seeks. So your challenge is to be able to see and be aware and alert to what's going on with your money or potential issue that is happening or that you can preemptively avoid. And there may be a challenge with you being able to see the way to address this Five of Pentacles, this lack energy, this depletion or setback that you're going through. Tell me more about the Seeker for Virgo, please. Tell me more about the Seeker for Virgo. Thank you. Yeah, you got the Five of Wands. So there's a challenge with either your actions, where you may be experiencing some sort of strife between yourself and another, or just strife within yourself. But also there may be issue with you being able to recognize how to go about changing what you're dealing with and going through around your money situation, because there may be a need for you to quiet your soul, quiet your spirit, because your spirit may be a little rattled by what's going on, because you want something done perhaps in haste to make something stable here. At the bottom you do have the Four of Swords. So this is about being able to take a step back, to meditate on what's happening and really consider things, so that perhaps you can come up with a way to locate and obtain that fourth sword to deal with whatever mishap, misunderstanding, upset, or suffering that you're dealing with, where there's complications or a breakdown to you getting the success in the situation the way you want. To consider and figure out what needs to be done. Now, your likely outcome is you do have this Ace of Wands, but it's in reverse. Now, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, I feel, Virgo, that there's some sort of delay or lack of inspiration, or there may be an issue or delayed response on your part, or who you're dealing with, on what action you can initiate or take up to address your money situation and recover from it. This feels like a delay about what you need, what action that needs to be taken, or what you want to institute, or perhaps the alternative you realize is something that will take a little longer than what you originally had your attention set to get done. And so there's a little delay with you getting that new start, or having that leadership in a situation, or having what you want initiated finally. Spirit, tell me more about this Ace of Wands in reverse, please, for Virgo. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands in reverse for Virgo. Thank you. Yeah, you do have the Fool, but it is in reverse. With the Fool here, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or an Aries, or this is the energy that may be in your chart. But with the Fool here in the reverse, I feel like this here is a result of you not being able to get a new start or go in the new direction you want to go in. You do have the King of Pentacles in reverse here. So what could have happened is your ability to create and achieve success and have that Midas touch towards what you need to address around your money situation. There may be some sort of mismanagement of the money or money matter, and you may be dealing with someone, or the situation is rigid where you're not getting the flexibility to create and build what you want here and see success. And so with the Fool here, this is issues with getting that new start. But I also feel with the Fool here, this is you looking at a new opportunity that you can take action with, that allows you to recenter and allows you to finally initiate and get done what you need to see happen. But whatever it is, it's going to take a little more time than originally in the way you would have wanted it to happen, but it can still happen. So let's take a look at what is some guidance for you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You have exercised to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. I feel like this is speaking to you channeling your energy and your view of your situation, where you may be experiencing some sort of lack or discrepancy or a problem with being able to get something changed around your money situation, and exercising to manifest what you need to happen by not staying stuck on a particular way, or staying stuck even though the situation appears to be or is for that moment, but instead to figure out as quickly as you can to identify that what is going on or what you're trying to do initially just will not work, and to divert and channel that towards a new direction with this Knight of Wands as quickly as you can realize, so that you can try another way, because it's there for you to realize to address it, even though it may take a little bit more time to achieve because of the way it needs to be done. I hope that makes sense, because that's what's coming through here for you, Virgo. So do not let your energy be scattered. Do not hone in on one way of doing something, but exercise actions that allow you to come up with the possibilities and the ability to manifest what you are intending to create around your money and finances situation. So let's take a look for those of you who are focused on your business and entrepreneurship, what is some additional guidance and message and tip for you? Spirit, what is additional guidance and message for the Virgo collectives who are focused on business and entrepreneurship? What is the best advice to help the Virgos collective in business and entrepreneurship? Okay, wow, you have 3 cards that came out. Here we go. Publicize. Stop hiding behind your computer. Get publicity for your brand. Be bold and visible in your market. Be the rock star that you are. Publicize. Expose yourself. Get out there. Maybe that's speaking to me. I don't know. Prioritize. Focus. There it is again. So that's double confirmation. This is significant for you, Virgo. And focus. Narrow your focus. Split energy leads to poor results. Split energy leads to poor results. Remember I was saying, you don't want to be operating with scattered energy. Make sure you get a hold of yourself. Okay? Stay grounded. Prioritize your most important business tasks and get them done first. All right? Prioritize what is needed and get it done. There is a way. You may have to do a little more work to find it, but stay focused. Don't get distracted or be derailed by what needs to happen. Stand out. Personal brand. List ways to bring out what makes you and your brand extraordinary so you can stand out from the crowd. Okay? What can you do to stand out over the rest? To shine a light on yourself in the competition. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.